Hello and welcome to the HVAC Diaries. My name is Jessica. I'm fondly known as HVAC Jess on all of my social media platforms, and I am a commercial and light industrial refrigeration and air conditioning apprentice here in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Poh, what a mouthful. Today is Saturday, July 2nd, and this is my weekly HVAC vlog. Well, we had a little mini heat wave last weekend. We reached 32 degrees Celsius, which is about 90 Fahrenheit. And I know that's not crazy, but for Vancouver, that's pretty hot. And equipment was going crazy all over the city. We had so many no cooling calls on Monday and Tuesday. But then our weather went right back to regular 18 degrees Celsius and rainy on Wednesday. So it was very short-lived, but we were nice and busy, and that's awesome. We cleaned a lot of really fuzzy blankets off of condenser coils at random places. We had a few really dirty filters causing evaporators to freeze up. Lots of various service calls. Because whoever doesn't take care of their maintenance during the year, changing filters, cleaning their coils, their equipment it cannot handle the extra burden of dirty coils or dirty filters. It needs to have that airflow, it needs to be clean, it needs to be performing at its peak when it needs to be. Because when it's hot like that, it's just like, nah, I'm not working today. And that's when we get so many calls. And a lot of these calls are avoidable if you just take care of your maintenance. I'll get off my soapbox now. I'm done. And between those service calls, we had two relatively major jobs this week. One of them was a reversing valve replacement in an old carrier unit. Which I was actually really excited about because I haven't been involved with a reversing valve replacement before, and I know it's a very tricky thing to do because you basically have to braze in 3 places at once. And I wanted to see how that was done. And our plan was I had a scissor lift, and our plan was to lower the system down onto the ground, work on it on the ground, and then hoist it back up, connect it all up, and then commission it. However, the scissor lift that I organized, they tried to deliver it to my home address that morning. So by the time we figured out that they had gone to the wrong place and not the work site, like what? It was kind of late, and my dad was in no mood to mess around. So when we finally got everything set up, we decided to just braze it right in the ceiling where it was, which kind of sucked because I wasn't on the scissor lift. There was only space for my dad and my brother, and so I was kind of like looking up at them like, what are you guys doing? So that kind of sucked. I didn't get to see it in action. However, I did bring the reversing valve for show and tell in case you've never seen one before. This is a reversing valve. And basically you find these in heat pump systems where the reversing valve literally reverses the direction of the refrigerant flow so that your indoor unit becomes your outdoor unit and your outdoor unit becomes your indoor unit, which is kind of confusing, but it's just like a transfer of heat energy. And this thing allows that the reversing action of the refrigerant flow, if that makes sense, if I explain that correctly. So anyway, so basically you gotta braze on this side, and then you gotta braze in 3 places at once. Psh. And it's very tricky, and I wish I'd seen how they did it, but there will be another time. And the other job that I will talk about is one that I did solo, which I'm very proud about. My dad found a seized condenser fan motor on a Lennox rooftop unit, and because my brother and my dad had to go out of town this week to go and take a look at an air dryer in Merritt, which is about a 3-hour drive from here, they sent me to change the condenser fan motor, which I was very excited about. Although I did struggle a little bit, I have a completely separate video of that, so check that out. I'll post that probably tomorrow or the next day. I struggled a little bit, but I got through it. I figured it out on my own. I picked up the phone to call my brother and be like, what am I missing? Why can't I get this motor out of its bracket? But instead of calling him, I watched like 3 minutes of various YouTubes, which were totally unhelpful, but it got me thinking in a different way, and I overcame my own problem. I solved it by myself. Which then just felt so much better, so rewarding that I'd had this challenge in front of me and I got through it. And I know if you're watching and you're an HVAC person, you're like, that's the easiest thing. Like, are you kidding me? One of those Lennox GCS16 motors? Okay. Now I know though, so it's all good. But having said all of that, it is really cool to know that I've got these resources at my disposal. At any time, I can call my dad or my brother and they will help me through the problem. I've even been on job sites where I've FaceTimed with them before and they're like, look for the green wire or whatever it is. Like, it's so awesome to know that they're there. And I know that there are other resources out there for other people that don't have a dad and brother like I do. And one of them, I'm just going to plug them here because I do think they're awesome, is Blue One. They've got an app where, first of all, they've got so many resources in the app itself, like conversion charts and all of the different manuals for all of the different pieces of equipment. Basically, it's amazing what kind of library they've got. But they've also got a phone number that you can call while you're on site, and you can get an actual person on the phone to help you, like to walk you through whatever you're missing. So that's very cool. It's awesome that we have so many resources at our disposal in this time. Like, I think it's the best time ever to be an apprentice. We did make some more progress on the penthouse project this week. We ran some of our flexible ducting and installed some of our nice linear diffusers. It's gonna look so nice when it's done. We were working alongside a couple of other trades this week, and it's just so much where everyone's kind of trying to use the ladder in the same spot at the same time, and it's difficult to work around other trades. But it's very cool to see how those projects sort of come together, and I can't wait for it to be done so I can see the end result. This week they were installing some stairs, so a brand new staircase. Very cool to see that happen. Alright guys, well that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, I think, sort of. Yesterday was Canada Day, and I had a whole list of things that I wanted to accomplish yesterday. Things that I wanted to get done, some content creation, some bookkeeping, a whole list. And you know what I did? Nothing. Like, nothing. My husband and I went for a nice walk around our town to see some of the Canada Day festivities. Lots of people and lots of kids running around. It's been a beautiful day. But yeah, then I did absolutely zilch when I got home. So today is Saturday, and I get to do all of the chores that I missed yesterday. Fun times. That's what weekends are for, right? Getting stuff done. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Canada Day if you're in Canada. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July Independence Day on Monday for the American peeps. And yeah, just I hope you guys are doing well and looking forward to another productive, awesome week next week. I know I am. Take care, guys.